So here's the brown turkey variety of fig at Burnley, which some of you will know, and it's obviously late winter, and I'm here with Rowan from the nursery, and we're sort of strategizing about what kind of pruning regime we're going to apply to this tree, because it's turning into a kind of where the wild things are, kind of faraway tree monster. And we know you can prune figs really hard, and we've been kind of wandering around staring at it for about 10 or 15 minutes. And I think, Rowan, we've got a few basic principles we're going to apply. And you were saying, first up, we're going to remove all these branches that have grown into the ground, actually.
Yeah, because effectively, well, it's kind of interesting. We're propagating a number of new fig trees here through a technique which is effectively layering. So you can see here where the branches are sweeping down. Not only are they sort of limiting our access to pick fruit into the tree, but if you see, these are really
Perfect.
So these are actually these are forming new. So if you like, you could just snip that off.
Yep. Thank you very much. We'll have that.
That's a new tree.
Yep. Brilliant.
Nice little clone, so you can start another one. But what I would try and do here is anything which is sweeping down is going to do that. You might take it back to above ground.
Yep.
And then the next thing you may want to talk about is, just bringing the whole thing back in a little bit so that we're able to reach the fruit. We don't want to take out the whole tree, but we might go back to these natural sort of points where you can see it's shooting out.
And we've definitely found, this is a very productive tree, and except for this year where there was just a strange seasonal thing, I think to do with summer rain, where there were plenty of figs, but they just didn't ripen up very well. But normally it's delicious. Late February, bang, everyone's into them, right?
Yeah.
So, so we know we can afford to prune it back. The figs are going to come on the new growth. It grows prolifically here. Kind of nothing can go wrong, right? Reassure me.
Well, I feel like, unlike other trees, the fig is certainly more forgiving.
Yeah.
And like you say, at the moment, the other thing is that, when this tree was planted, it's probably older than these two white sapotes that it's now flanked by, and these are getting larger.
Yeah,
so it's not
good
just
point.
about looking at this tree in isolation, it's proximity to these trees is now becoming an issue.
Yeah.
And that's a large part of the reason why we'd like to bring it back a little bit as well.
That's right, because it does have a lot of crowded and crossing branches, or to some degree. It's hard to get in there too. So it's just going to be opened up, less lateral spread, and just creating a smaller tree.
Yeah. And this is about learning as well. So
that's
the
right.
important thing is that we just report back our findings.
Yep.
Make some small changes. And just watch what it does over the next 12 months.
Yep. All right. Well, I'll come back. I won't interrupt your meditative pruning process, Rowan. But I'll come back.
Mental health care plan.
Exactly. I'll come back and take some photos of the aftermath. Cheers.